You must unlearn what you have learned. This is a wisdom from Yoda. But today we don't talk about Yoda, we talk about this wisdom. We talk about past experience about money. We talk about negative emotions about money. We talk about how you can fix it and the amazing Arigato technique from Ken Honda to change your money mindset and to receive more. Ken Honda is also known as the Zen Millionaire. He was able to retire with just 29. He's a best-selling author and sells over 8 million copies worldwide. Furthermore, his mentor is Wahei Takeda. Wahei Takeda is also known as the Japanese Warren Buffett. Sounds super amazing, right? Stay tuned. Welcome, my name is Wahei, and I encourage people to develop their mindset. Most of us had bad relationship with money because we feel frustrated about money or we are worrying about money. It comes from our childhood, from some experience in the past, because our parents say money is not good, or we have the belief that money hurting people. We talk about so many negative stuff. Negative thoughts or negative beliefs about money had nothing to do with money because people are hurting people, or people are hurt because the lack of money, or the experience we have made in the past when your parents can't afford your summer camp or piano lessons. These experiences teach us that money can be harmful until you heal your wounds. So you cannot really think that money can free you until you change your belief system about money, that money can make you happy. You need to unlearn the negative teaching you have received. So start changing your mindset and create a positive beliefs about money, because money can buy you happy things like equipment for your hobby, or your favorite food, or something your family wish you can buy, or even a flight ticket to see the world. So money can release a lot of stress. But how can you change your belief system about money? You need to look at the childhood and identify your inner wounds and heal them. Let's take a look at the example from Ken Honda. Ken Honda wanted to study in Australia English. At the time, his father had enough money, but he was depressed, so he don't want to spend any money. His mother was afraid of him. That's the reason why she don't ask him. So Ken Honda gave up the idea to study in Australia English. So how he changed his belief system? The first thing is he forgives his cowardness for not bringing it up. The second is he forgives his father for being depressed. The third is forgive his mother, who didn't want to stir up the emotions from the father, so he could be violent. That's the reason she didn't want to provoke him. Everyone was suffering. As you can see, the pain was about money, and it creates negative experience and negative emotion about money. To heal your inner wounds, you need to forgive and give love. It's very important that you forgive them who was involved in the situation. Right? When you think about the situation, then notice that everyone give his or her best. Imagine how much pain or how much suffer your parents are when they can't afford your summer camp or can't afford your piano lessons. So they give their best to give you everything. Let's take a quick look at the 5 negative emotions about money. The first thing is anxiety, fear, doubt, guilt, self-neglect. What is anxiety or fear? It's something in the future. Maybe you can't pay your bills, or in the worst case, you're losing your home. Doubt is something about worrying or paranoia that some institutions are failing, or investment are failing, or yourself failing. Guilt. You cannot relax when you're making decisions. You feel guilty when you receive money. You feel guilty when you're making money, and you feel guilty when you give money. And guilt is a feeling you are getting very addicted to, because when you say I feel guilty, then I'm not a bad person. Self-neglect. You don't pay yourself first. You are in sacrifice. It's maybe the example, you do a job which you don't really like, but it's an easy feeling as well. Maybe you say, hey, I'm doing this for the people, I'm doing this for my family, and so on. But self-neglect is a bad feeling because it relieves you from all the fun experience you can make. But please don't misunderstand. You need to find the balance between extreme self-neglect and giving everything myself. So do what you love. When you do what you love, you're in a state that you are able to help other people and yourself. So it's a win-win situation. Money brings all the negative emotion we have seen, but it has nothing to do with money. You need to identify your inner feelings or your inner wounds. And otherwise you will say it's the fault from the money. or the money does that to me. But it's your feeling about money. So we have talked about your past experience about money, the negative emotions about money. Let's move on and talk about what can you do and the Arigato technique. So at first, there's money IQ. Money IQ is investing in stocks, investing in real estates. We are going to talk about money EQ. Money EQ are the emotions about money. There are 4 principles about the money EQ. The first is receive well. We are good at giving, but very bad at receiving. It's like money or compliments. The second is appreciate money. Love your money. Love what you can do with it. When you see that your numbers come in, then you appreciate the money, and also you appreciate the fact that somebody gave you money. It could be your clients, the company you're working in, your parents, your friends, etc. The third is trust. In other videos, I talked about trust the process. The fourth is share what you have. You don't have to be super rich. You can even share $1 or €1. The important is that you feel the joy when you're giving. There are so many studies that the giver feels more joy than the receiver. If you don't have any money, you don't need to give money. You can give somebody a smile or kind words. You need to understand if that feeling is like a sacrifice because you can't pay your bills because of sharing, then it's not healthy. Use these 4 principles to make a shift about your money mindset and create a positive belief system about money. What you also to do is use the Arigato technique. Arigato means thank you in English. There are 2 steps. The first is Arigato in. It's like when money comes in, when your paycheck is coming, when the customer is paying you, or when your family members or friends are giving you money and you receive money. Then you will say thank you or Arigato, thank you, thank you, thank you. You appreciate that money comes to you. The second step is Arigato out. Thank you out. You appreciate when you buy something, when you buy a book, when you buy food, when you pay your bills. You say thank you, thank you, thank you as well. Because when you're paying your bills about electricity, you can experience electricity or your lights at the evening. Or when you pay a book, you can appreciate that you receive this book with money, or that you can eat the food with money, or with the money you buy. So appreciate it. This is Arigato out. To understand this, money is energy and it flows. And when you appreciate your money, you give your money positive emotion. And the next person receiving this money receive positive emotion as well. And this is a circulation. And this is very, very powerful. It's not just for you, it's helping other people as well. So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button. And I hope that this video will help you to create a positive belief system about money and make a positive shift. Arigato and stay positive.